Hello, folks. So I went for the TCS World 10K Marathon, and I just finished. I went for the 5K because I'm not exactly fit yet enough to actually go for a 10K, or at least I don't feel that confident. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the marketing and advertising that's being done here, and it's great actually. There's a lot of creativity for a company that's actually sports related or health related. It's easy to actually market about running and tell, like, if you have a great health, you can run. If you have a great sports accessory, you can run. If you have good nutrition, you can run and stuff like that. But then when you are actually a different kind of company, let's say a bank or a electric vehicle company, then how do you actually advertise yourself, right? And IDFC Bank has done a great job over here. So if you see, they have these things where they talk about, for example, crossing the finish line feels good, so does a higher rate of interest or higher interest rate on your savings account, and journey to the start. And it's creative, and they have a lot more, and they have basically, this is not just a single post. Instead, it's like a pillar. And since it's very since it's like very, very sunny, as you can see, people are using this also as a some sort of shade. For example, a lot of people are sitting over here. They're sitting over here. I was wondering, why are people sitting over here? Like, I was trying to take pictures of us, and I was a bit like annoyed that I'm not able to take the full picture because a lot of people are standing over there, and I can't, like, for example, take a picture of the hashtag which says journey to the start. And then I realized why people are actually crowding over there, because the pillar is actually providing some sort of shade similar to a tree. So it's actually pretty cool. I don't know if IDFC thought of this and did this mindfully, or it just happened. But fortunately it just happened, and people will sit near it if there is a shade, and most probably there will be a shade. And for not much shade on this side, but on the behind side there is. So on some side there will be shade, if you can see, right? So there'll be shade on some side and on the shade side, and they will surely notice IDFC Bank. And also the people who don't sit there, because like not a lot of people can sit there in the shade. There's only so much space, right? The real estate is less, and there's only so much shade. But then when there is a crowded set of people, you wonder, like, why are these people crowded over here? Probably it's a small community, say a family, friends and whatnot, or a runner group. Probably they're not. Probably they're unrelated people. But then a group is formed, and then when a group is formed, people turn heads and they see that there's a small group there, and they see that they're all sitting there or standing there or relaxing there, and then they probably go there and relax, or just notice that people are relaxing there. And when they notice other people relaxing there, they'll also notice the IDFC Bank, advertising the campaign and all. So it's pretty cool. I don't know if it just happened or probably a very thoughtful idea by IDFC Bank, one of these. But regardless, it helps them a lot. And I can see, I think they're taking a picture over here for all the finishers. Apart from IDFC Bank, I also noticed Hero Vida, the electric scooter company, doing a good job. I think they were talking about something like running can be as clean as driving a scooter, something like that. I forgot. But I'll put the picture. I saw this on their booth when I went to collect the bib. While running, I did notice their posters, but I forgot their taglines and lines. But I'll probably notice something over here nearby, and I'll talk about it. So yeah, and IDFC Bank has actually invested a lot, and I think it is worth it. And so you can see our big posters over here also, and there is a poster over here also. There's like posters, like there are pillars. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can see 8 pillars from over here. I think that's all. So this is in the finishing part. I also noticed some 2-3 pillars in the entry part, and they had similar pillars with similar posters. I think there is no duplicated, but I think some might be unique. I didn't notice some of these posters in the entry point. Some of these I did notice, yeah. I'll talk more about the advertising over here, but it's a pretty good start. I mean, for me, I'm learning a lot about like how you can grow a business by just doing advertising in so many different ways. For example, a lot of people who are running, they actually wore t-shirts of their companies. So if you're a company who can't sponsor a big event like this and spend too much money like how IDFC Bank and other companies have done here, you can still actually, I mean, I'm sure you folks would probably be giving goodies to your employees in general, say t-shirts and such. And if you're not, probably give it to them. They'll wear those t-shirts, actually incentivize them to wear those t-shirts and see how they can wear those. Don't put too much of your company name everywhere on the t-shirt that they feel embarrassed. Or make different kinds of t-shirts. Something minimal where it mentions your name or your logo small, and it's also fancy to wear so that people feel comfortable wearing it. So today, a lot of people, say from Intel, from Autodesk, from Bliss Pads, from say Allegiant, from I think Electrobit, some company, and then there are many companies, and then of course TCS and what else? There were many companies and many organizations, non-profit and profit organizations, which are actually wearing t-shirts and they were running. So when a lot of your employees wear the t-shirts and they participate, there will be other people who will notice, right? But ensure that like TCS, I mean the marathon folks gave this bag. I noticed that a lot of people wearing the bag was actually hindering the name, and like you can't see the name of the company or the logo because the bag is hiding it. So if they're wearing the t-shirt, but then if they're wearing the bag, it just doesn't serve the purpose. It defeats the purpose. So that's a problematic thing. So probably see how you can do this. Or people can wear caps. For example, Bliss Pads folks wore caps. They also wore t-shirts. Interestingly, their t-shirt logo was at a place where you could see it, even though they were wearing the bag. It was a bit close to the neck, the logo, but it actually didn't say Bliss Pads, it said Bliss Club. I kind of guessed that it's Bliss Pads, and I asked those folks, hey, what is Bliss Club? Are you folks from Bliss Pads? And then they said yes. So it said Bliss Club and then Women Who Move or something like that, and the hashtag. And so yeah, if your company is putting a t-shirt, make sure maybe you put the company logo and the company name also apart from the company's activities or whatever, something like Bliss Club or Bliss Tribe or whatever you have, right? Like if you are running some small community and all, and if you have a tagline and all, or else people will just notice Bliss Club and look for Bliss Club, and maybe they might find something else also, and you probably just did marketing for something else. And what else? Yeah, people wore t-shirts, and of course there were a lot of people wearing costumes, interesting costumes. There was a costume-based thing, participation, where people can get awards for the best costume and all. There's a separate registration and all for that. It's not easy to wear a costume and run, at least for me. And people were wearing complex costumes. And the interesting part is they were wearing complex costumes, and then they had flags, small flags, big flags, for marketing their, say NGO or company or whatever. And then there were other folks who were on normal, like casuals or running clothes, but they were also, holding small flags, very big flags or medium-sized flags. And then there were people holding banners, two people holding banners, standing far away and holding it up tight and just standing straight. It was really high and big. And there were also people who had cards with sticks, something like placard, high placards. And what else? Some people held the placards, some people put the placards between their back and the bag, such that it just stood there. And it was facing it was away from the body, so that people running behind can actually see it. Because if no one is running in front of the runner, people are running behind the runner or in front of the runner, but they won't be seeing the runner. They won't be turning back and seeing the runner's face, right? But they will, if they are running behind, they will see the runners behind. And if the placard is facing the back, they'll be able to see it. If it's facing the forward, it serves no purpose. First of all, the head will block water is being shown, or if it's really high, okay, but no one's going to see it. No one's going to turn their heads and see some runner running behind. At least that's rarer than someone running behind the runner and they'll see the placard. great stuff. And you can also, of course, give goodies to people who are coming. You just give, say, water bottles, or just give. I noticed some Infinity Run Club or something giving some things, giving some food or something, ice cream or something. And then there are, of course, sponsors like Bisleri and others giving water, and say Fast and Reload giving energy drinks and all that. And of course, the Cadbury company giving fused products for food. And apparently the sticker that they gave was not to show the sticker and get the thing, but instead the sticker apparently changes color when glucose is touches it, and apparently your sweat contains glucose, and I think it means you're hungry. I'm yet to check it out, but it's a cool thing. And they basically say if you're hungry, then just grab a fuse. This is similar to saying grab a Snickers or something. And what else? Great stuff. Lot of energy over here. A lot of songs, music. A lot of people cheering up for others. People, the organizers, and others also. And there were some companies giving small contact cards, or what do you say? What's it called? Papers, or like some sort of thing. Pamphlets, yes. It's called pamphlets. Oh my god, I forgot the term, but they were giving pamphlets, and I think one of the companies was this massage company, smooth massage, and all kinds of massage and whatnot. And they were giving very small pamphlets of sorts. So that was interesting. So you could do that also. So you can actually take advantage of such big events and ask your employees to wear t-shirts, caps. You can actually sponsor some, say, goodies to some random people running around. You can have banners if you have the money. I'm sure you have money to just print a banner if you're a big company. And small and big flags, placards, and t-shirts, caps, and pamphlets, and also maybe create a small club in Strava. I think it's free to create a club on Strava, and to create challenges. I think it's free to create 3 challenges or something, and then you can subscribe. I think it's just 2K or 3K per year in Strava. It's pretty cheap for something like a company to invest, and they can create a challenge, and if people say do some activity, say running, walking, whatever, swimming, whatever, for a few minutes every day, and then they win the challenge, and probably they can get some goodie, or they just get the digital badge, which is more than enough for many of the Strava people. For example, I'll be very happy to just see that I finished the challenge. I just love it. There are many kinds of ways to actually market and do advertising campaigns in these kind of big events, athletic events, which is open to the public, and like anyone can join in, and especially such a big event, especially for an Indian market, for Karnataka, for Bengaluru, and worldwide also. People will notice if you're on Strava and all. So yeah, cool. That's all I had for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.